Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we are going to discuss what happened in the second part of our Foot Champions Weekend League. I was playing these games on Sunday, and I had around 7 more wins to get to goal 3, which is our goal to get it as soon as possible and do it within like 17 games max or 18 games max. So 14 and 3, 14 and 2, 14 and 4 is usually considered to be a decent record. So again, no changes in the team, but for the second part we got rid of Gomez for most games and got Van Bissaka, because I feel Gomez was giving away penalties and he was weak in the challenge. It might be because of his agility or something, I don't know, but Wan Bissaka was way better. So the first team we face is called Force 1, and he has a very unique team which I always respect. He has the Talisca and Paulinho, perfect link. He has the Delaney and Rafael Guerrero link as well from Dortmund. So I respect these kind of teams. So minute 7, he has the ball with Ben Yedder, Talisca, but Davinson Sanchez was very good for me, makes a good tackle. Allen, you can see the kind of player I am. I like quick, intricate football, and gives it to Paulinho, and Paulinho makes it 1-0 in the 10th minute. And this is the only way you can score goals, especially if you this is the only way you can have fun with this game, if you play in a very quick manner. Otherwise, if you just keep the ball, play slow, it kind of gets boring. Rashford puts Teles through and he smashes it in the back of the net. I hope this happens for Manchester United as well, because my mood was a little bit crappy after United lost against Arsenal. So another easy goal. You can see what's happening on the screen. We always like to play through the middle, we never force it to the wings, but if we require our wingers or our wide players to come into the play, I use them as well. Our opponent rage quit, and it was, I think, a pretty easy game for me. And he had a decent team, but I respect people who play with unique teams, and he could not do anything. Maybe it's because of the gameplay, which I will talk about at the end of this video. I had a horrible game with insanely bad gameplay, which I just did not focus on that game, and I was trying everything, but nothing worked. So the next game is against this good team as well. Again, a couple of suspect players, but most of the team has basically meta players. So right from the kickoff, he gets the ball, and this is when most of my goals are conceded. I hope EA Sports create a situation where you can know how many goals you concede during X, Y, or Z times, and or during what time of the game you concede most of the goals. He scores a good goal with Ansu Fati. Then he has the ball with Williams, who is insane. You can see my Gomez. I did not press tackle, gives away a penalty, and I just feel that certain players in this game are more suspect when it comes to defending, and that is why I don't like Gomez. He gave away like minimum, I think, like 3 to 4 penalties, and maximum maybe even 5 or 6. I have no idea, but he gave away a lot of penalties. Okay, and even if not penalties, his tackles were not getting registered the way I wanted to. So we are 2-0 down, and I always make sure that I don't give up. And we got Ben Yedder. This guy was just AI defending, and step overs are the best solution to get through people who AI defend. He has the ball with Ocampos. I steal the ball, but he gets it back. But then Diego Carlos, who I think is the best out of our defenders, gets the ball. Son puts Rashford through. Rashford does a simple finish shot. I don't know why it went to the near post when a finish shot is supposed to go to the far post, but never mind, we scored. It's 2-2. Rashford intercepts the ball, and you can see the way he's turning. The gameplay was horrible. Again, Ben Yedder does a step over. This guy, I did not score from this. I should have scored, but from the corner, Alex Telles with his wonder of a left foot delivers, and Ocampos does a driven header. You need to press L1 and R1 to do the driven header, and he has the ball again. Allen steals it, who has been absolutely wonderful. Paulinho has the ball. Paulinho turns. Paulinho passes it to Rashford. Rashford back to Paulinho. I can't keep up, guys. It's just too quick. And Allen gives it to Son. Son gives it to Paulinho, Ben Yedder, Son, and finish. Like this is, I think, not trying to boost myself up or brag, but I think that was a pretty good goal. Then he has the ball with Williams. I steal it with Paulinho. It's 4-2 in the 58th minute. Ben Yedder puts a beautiful pass into Son. Son, surely he'll finish it. Yes, across the goal. And one thing I respect EA Sports is this FIFA is they have improved across the goal shots. And our opponent here, simple cross, and I don't know how my defender doesn't intercept that, but yeah, it's Joe Gomez, so he had to go. Then again, 82nd minute. By this time, I was not too bothered because he could not come back into the game. But then when it got 5-4, I started focusing, and we deserved to win the game. 60% position. I'm not a position player, but if I hold 60% position, it clearly means that our opponent is kind of sitting back. The next team is the kind of team that I usually get scared of. All meta players, cheap players, but very effective players. Even Benzema, even though he's not fast, he has a crazy shot. Our opponent kicks off, has the ball with Benzema, gives it to Roussillon, who was my first left back in FIFA 21. Gives it to Roussillon. Roussillon puts a ball through to Sane. Sane runs. Sane keeps running, fake shot, and La Croqueta, I don't know how. My Joe Gomez, again, as usual, doesn't get the ball. And I think this was the last game with Joe Gomez, and I had to get rid of him. He was annoying me so much. And we have the ball in the 23rd minute with Paulinho. Paulinho is a beautiful player on FIFA 21. And I don't know why he's playing in the Chinese league. I think he's a little bit better than that, but he's getting paid way more than I will ever make in my life, so I can't complain. Son has the ball here. We come back, but we get lucky here, and Ocampos, who I feel that he doesn't feel 85 pace, he feels a little bit slower than that. Paulinho gives the ball to Ben Yedder, and one of my favorite skill moves, the quick step overs, and the boost you get is incredible. We get the ball again. It's 2-1 in the 40th minute. Ben Yedder has the ball again. AI defending. He deserves to go 3-1 down. And like AI usually helps you for blocks, but you can't defend like that. You don't deserve to defend well if you defend with AI. Again, with the AI, he's not even selecting his central defender, or maybe he's just not that good at player switching. But it's 4-1 in the 58th minute. We get the ball with Rashford. Rashford sends the goalkeeper back to Germany, and we score the 5th goal, and that was Rage Quit City for our teammate, not teammate of course, for our opponent. And this guy has a team name called Egg Fried Royce, and he has a pretty good team. Martial, Valverde, again all meta players. Wan-Bissaka, Martial, Lucas, Allen. Just like my team. My team is not actually that meta, but there are still pretty meta players. Minute 14, he has the ball with Martial. We steal it with Ocampos, gives it to Allen. First time passing. As many first time passes as we can. Son does La Croqueta, gives it to Talisca. Talisca just sends the defender back to his club. I think that was Valverde, but that beautiful skill move, a roulette, beautiful roulette. And here we have the ball with Son. He brings out his goalkeeper. We just do an intricate turn and put it in the back of the net. 2-0. I think soon becomes 3-0. We have the ball with Ocampos. Pass. But again, for a beautiful play by Rashford. Again, guys, most of the people who depend a lot on the AI to defend, it is very hard for them to defend when you are especially, when you're playing with first time passing. So unlucky for him. The next team was really, really good. And I think Ramos is the best, gold defender in the game. And I feel agility is very important for defenders, and he has decent agility for a defender. I literally couldn't do much in this game. Right off the kickoff, I don't score a lot of kickoff goals, but when I score one, I make sure that I don't feel too overconfident, because kickoff goals are very easy. Again, beautiful elastico by Rashford. His defenders couldn't even do anything. It's probably because it's kickoff, but we somehow managed to score. It's 7th minute. We have the ball with Rashford. Rashford puts it was a ball for Ocampos, but it goes to Paulinho. Never mind. We have the ball with Rashford. Rashford gives it to Allen. Son, Allen, Rashford does a good near post finish, which is Rashford's speciality. In the 20th minute, we have the ball on the free kick. Again, he's just tackling me. So I think it was 3-0, and he quit right after that. And of course, we had to lose a game. For me, okay, this is the game which I think was very, very hard for me. His opponent was really good. Of course, you can see Varane and Ramos. It was really difficult for me to break through that. Semedo and Mendy, they're also pretty good. This team looks like a team that Boris Legend uses. If you don't know who Boris Legend is, you should stop playing FIFA. He's my favorite, one of my favorite FIFA players. Again, 42nd minute, we score a goal. Nothing, it was a very tight game in the first half. He was not controlling. That's why I'm doing this celebration, because I think he was a very, very good player. 62nd minute, Gomez again. I think Gomez was still playing for me. He is very suspect, guys. Like, again, you can see Sanchez here. I just couldn't do anything. I pressed tackle. He did not perform a tackle. But then it's Ben Yedder or Depay. All these players are pretty good. So 2-1 soon became 3-1 with that broken cross. And you can't do anything. You can't defend that. I think 3-1 soon became 4-1. I was going all out attack. Again, Gomez over here. I don't know where he's running. I'm switching players. Nothing is happening. But this opponent completely deserved to win the game. He was pretty good. You can again see, he's doing the ball roll across the goalkeeper. So this guy was pretty good. We lost, I think, 5-1 this game. And the first half was very close. But, when you're playing like a lot of games, sometimes you tend to lose concentration. I had only 3 shots and 1 goal. So, yeah, never mind. We are on 12 wins now. We just needed 2 more wins. And this guy has Achumpayong. I don't know his name, but that is I don't know how his name is mentioned as. But in the 3rd minute, we steal the ball from him. We give it to Rashi. Rashi does some turns, gives it to Talisca. Talisca puts a beautiful through ball to Son. And Son, because of the 5-star left foot, he will never miss from that. And then we have the ball in the 12th minute with Son. Son gives it to Allen. Allen gives it to Son. Son does a La Croqueta, puts it in the back of the net. It's 2-0 in the 14th minute, and in the 24th minute, we have the ball with Ocampos. Ocampos plays a very bad pass. Ocampos is out of the team next week. He's not that great. I just used him because he was untradeable, and you'll see Rashford doing a reverse elastico, putting the ball back to Paulinho, who is one of my best players in the team. Scores a goal, and in the 34th minute, our opponent has the ball. Can we steal the ball? Yes, we can. You can see I like to manually defend. Of course, it might restrict me from reaching Elite 1 or Elite 2 or forget Elite 1. I'll never reach Elite 1, but Elite 3 or something like that, because manual defending sometimes can put your players out of position, and it's very easy to destroy your defense when you manually defend. But our opponent makes it 2-5, and then he makes it 3-5. At this stage, I was not focusing that much. All I needed is a 2-goal buffer, and it's very rare that I let my opponents come back into the game. Then this guy had a team which was again Memphis Depay, Promise, De Jong, good defense, good goalkeeper. I don't know if Alisson is a good goalkeeper in FIFA, but in real life he's very good. But this game was making me so frustrated. I was trying to switch to Teles there. I couldn't switch. He gets an easy goal. Again, a very tight game, but I created 0 chances. Okay, I'll give you spoilers. I created 0 chances in this whole game. This was a pretty good goal. I could not dribble. I could not tackle, and that is why I was panicking. And I wouldn't say this opponent was the best opponent that beat me, because the best, and you can see here, look at the bottom left, how much power I have put with the Sun. Very less, 1.5 bars. And look at that pass. Like, what kind of a pass is that? Like, gameplay was so horrible in this game. I'm not saying all the games, you can't expect much from EA Sports, but most of the games it was playable, but this game was unplayable. And I think this is the first game in a weekend league, like maybe in the whole of FIFA 21, where I did not create a single chance. Not joking, not even a single chance created by me in this particular game, and of course I am to blame as well. But you can see I had 56% position, but I just could not make that final pass. Then we have this final game. He doesn't have full chemistry. Maybe it was one of his last, final few games. He has only one game on Mbappe, which I think is kind of foolish to waste, because you can use that Mbappe in friendlies, or maybe he has the coins that he knows he can invest in the future. Simple goal. It looked like a beautiful finish because of the driven animation that you get with the ball. But I think this was a pretty easy game. We have the ball with Allen, makes a beautiful pass, cutting through his defense. Son does a simple turn inside and does a finish shot in the 15th minute. And I think I was pretty dominant in this game. Talisca has the ball. We get lucky. And I think this guy might have also had very bad gameplay. Rashford, look at this finish, guys. Like, Rashford is too good. Just too good. And I was very lucky to pack him as well. And in the 30th minute, our opponent just thought, you know what, fuck this. I don't care about my loan Mbappe. Let me just quit. So that is where we ended. We got gold 3 with 14 wins and 3 losses, out of which I think one of the loss was easily deserved. But that first game with 14 chances and 11 shots on target was not deserved. And the last game was just down to gameplay. I just could not do anything. But pretty good weekend. We'll be switching up the team. But thanks a lot for watching. If you are here, like the video and subscribe to my channel. And we are building something good on this RTG. We still have 700,000 coins. So take care, guys.